That's right. Standard deals, standard deals, triple D, the deal machine, wherever you want to talk about. With deal security, it keeps growing. I'm out here in the Bahamas. This is my private island that they gave me the deal machine because they found out about the CW check. That's what I'm talking about. CW app, NWA Power, new episodes are on CW app. You can hear the brother. You can hear Polyboat Security is here. It's a private island. You're not allowed on it. But you can download the app. It's free, and you can watch me, right? What do you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, yeah. That sounds convincing. That's right.
The world. Oh, super kick. Oh, Latimer. Oh, he's on the edge. He's on the edge of the stage. Again. Oh, Tom. Hey, oh,
take Scott with you.
Scott. Oh, no. Oh, no, Scott.
Get him.
Oh, absolutely clobbered and again broke a second chair.
They want tables, and Tom said, "You're number one, too."
You ain't getting them.
What's going on here?
I have no idea. He should have just gone for the pin.
Maybe he's going to sit him in the chair.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Oh, what?
Oh, no. Tom, don't do this.
Yeah, do it.
Don't do this.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Pile driver through the chair.
Great. Googly boogly. That's probably it.
What is up, you beautiful people? This is Gary Horton. This is the NWA, the show celebrating the past, present, future, history, legacy, and tradition of the greatest pro wrestling entity of all time. God,
so close, baby.
So close. Anyway, talking about the National Wrestling Alliance. It's good to see you, chat, and it's good to see you, Kyle, Joe, and Deals.
Hi. What shirt you got on there?
Me?
Yeah. What is that? It looks like a.
Oh, this is well, it's GBX. It's this local shop. It's Greenville Beer Exchange.
Okay.
So,
you hesitated so much that I thought it was going to be something illicit. Instead, it's just a bar.
Where I just know it's you know, like it's a bottle shop. Yeah, but they do have a bar there. I did get this from there.
Oh, look at
that! Yeah, so
is it good?
Cool. The older, yeah, it's good. The older is a huge wrestling fan, so we've become friends do wrestling. But anyway, what's up, chat? It's good to see you guys. I see you, Patty, Axel, Cosmic Joe is here, Charlotte's Corner. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah,
Overcome.
I like me some more. It's a good call there, Deal. Who said? Kyle, your new place looks nice.
Thank you so much. It's finally coming together.
Is that real?
Yeah, that's a real elf in your plant.
That's nice.
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. Let me see if I could.
Magic Jake is here.
Hey, isn't he wrestling or something?
He's wrestling this week on NWA Power. He's got a big match. I like it.
Gary, can I take the wheel for a second?
Yeah, absolutely. Joe, you're the voice of the NWA.
I just want to
and JCW now.
Yes, and Juggalo Championship Wrestling. Stay tuned on that. If you follow Juggalo Championship Wrestling on Instagram, you're going to see a lot of me, which is really weird. But what I'd like to say is I know that so many people in the chat and all over the NWA fam reached out after my wife went to the hospital with the appendicitis. So I just want to say thank you for all of your kind words and comments and prayers and all that other stuff. And I will do something that I think is interesting. I like to do these little challenges with people. So if enough people type in "fuck the appendix" in the comments, I will show the grisly picture of the inside of my wife where the appendix had burst. They take a picture before they take it out. So I have this super grotesque photo that'll probably get us kicked off of all social media. But if you type in "fuck the appendix" into the comments and I see at least 20 of them, then I will go and I will get that photo and I will share it with you.
Now, historically, men have had very little understanding of how the female body works. However, we like to pretend we know everything about it and have a say in it. Without going on a soapbox, though, I'd like to think with that ignorance that this also means that the body must sacrifice an appendix for every child to succeed in life.
That's two appendixes.
I could share Kobe's because he censored himself.
Okay.
Thank you, Kobe, for being a professional, because we are not.
Cleaner, but as Kyle mentioned, I was hanging out with juggalos for years in a row. So
I asked Joe how it went, and he goes, I tried to be as professional as possible, and then it got real loose real quick.
To answer your question, what causes an appendix to explode? It could be my unborn daughter practicing super kicks in the womb. That's probably what it was.
Don't worry, she slapped the thigh.
Yeah, it was your unborn daughter taking out a jobber.
Yeah, there you go.
Charles Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
So.
They needed it anyways.
Joe was binging Cobra Kai.
Exactly.
No, I can tell you that Joe was always binging NWA on CW. Download the app or go to CWTV.com. It's almost. I should have it playing in the background on my TV during this.
You got time. Go ahead.
Yeah, you could do that. That's actually a smart idea. I could have it on over here too. Wow.
Okay. And Deals will play it on your flag.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I got TV. That's available at the store. So is this tracksuit.
I like that tracksuit.
The tracksuit's pretty sweet. I also wore this for our guests today because I know they'll
when are we going to get an alternate color of the tracksuit?
It's coming. It's coming.
Right.
What would that alternate color be? Too many damn questions, Kyle. Too many damn questions.
I have some ideas. I got it because it's a two-tone. It might be a different style tracksuit.
Ooh.
Might be a different one.
Well, since we're talking about merch,
there is some new stuff.
Put the golden door on. I'm gonna put the old gold.
Yeah. So here's some of the stuff right there that Deals. So we showed this last week, of course.
Nice.
So the joggers there, but
one of the things
we showed last week.
Doesn't Puerto Rican John have one now too?
Yeah, along with a Puerto Rican.
I like that.
Princessa.
Yeah.
I believe this is a pre-order now, Deals.
Yeah, it's a pre-order. I don't have it yet, but we put it out there. Yeah, that's right. The Werewolf Brother one is in stock and shipping. I actually shipped a couple out today, but the one on my right anyway is Nieva that I just dropped that. It's a pre-order. You can get it now.
Will it be available?
What did he say now? What did he say now?
I probably won't have it by then. No, that's too tight. But I am going to have some stuff. I am going to have some stuff in Dothan, Joe. I sent Gary a picture actually.
Yeah, and I don't have it right now for some stupid reason. It didn't upload. I swear to you that I did. Yeah, I have it. I can get it quick. Until then, tell them about this lunchbox.
Oh, that's dope.
Look at that lunchbox. I have all my cords in there. I actually have one. I have a bunch of cords in there. I got some square readers in there. I got all kinds of stuff in there. Yeah. And a sandwich at the same time. It's a nice lunchbox. You need one of those.
You didn't put yourself on it. I think Danny Deals should be in the Tom Latimer spot.
I actually didn't pick every person that's on there.
All right, there you go. I'm sure you
I was going to say what goes into the decision.
You were actually in that chat, Joe. You just don't remember. You were doing
it feels like forever ago.
Yeah, you were like, "Yep, that looks good."
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey, look at those. Now those are on the way. I actually don't even have them in my hand yet. So Dolphin is gonna get them first. Look at those two nice.
I like that blue. Yeah. Blue and the pink is nice.
Yeah, and that pink one is a tri blend.
Ooh, I love those.
which means it's super soft. For those of you who don't know what I'm saying, it's very
Do
super,
like the super soft.
yeah, super soft. I believe the logo shirt's soft too, but it never will be as soft as that Tri Blend Pink Power T-shirt.
That's
I'm
nice.
still not seeing enough F the appendix in my in the chat. So if you want
A
to
lot
see
of people
this really
don't
gross
seem
test
real
run,
into
I think
this.
some people just don't want to see the picture.
some people don't want to see it. I have to
It's real
link it.
gross. It's
Yeah.
real gross.
It's real gross. So
I
sure.
mean, Gary loves Dead Alive, that movie.
yeah.
But
I
just like
asked
that.
to see it when he mentioned it well before, and he sent it to me, so I have seen it, and it was more intense than I expected. So,
Since I've already sent it to you, instead of me holding the phone up, Gary, if you could just bring it up, that would be great.
I don't do. Can I just surprise people with that?
Oh my
I don't
god!
know.
Like just terrify people in the middle, like when the king bees come on, just randomly and exploded organ. This is what's gonna happen. It's a pretty empowered.
Oh my god! I was looking to see. I know that I have it, but I don't know. Oh,
No.
No. It has to be by demand. There is no demand.
Yeah, we
That's
can't.
Yeah, you don't want to
we can't-
force that upon somebody. Appendixing. Oh my God, that's what you call it when you randomly airdrop an appendix picture to somebody in an
Oh,
airplane.
I'm
It's
gonna
called
do that on a
appendixing.
flight. I'm gonna
Matt
do that on a
Cardona
flight.
would do that.
Yeah,
Matt Cardona would do that in a heartbeat.
Appendix everybody. I'd be
Yep.
like, oh God.
Brian says he might have to pick one up, and Dothan assume he's talking
An
about
appendix?
Talk about one of the shirts.
Blown out appendix.
Pick one of the shirts.
All right.
Your
What's up,
moment
Papa
of
Show?
appendix.
I
No,
don't.
that's not power behind you. That's like CNN or something.
I know. I'm trying to I new TV, so I never set it up to project stuff to.
Mm.
And yes, that is the news right now, which
Get
somebody
you
said
a
something
Roku,
stupid.
Kyle. They're so inexpensive.
I have a Roku.
I can't believe somebody said something stupid on the news. Yeah, I've got a Roku. I've got the app on here.
Jill Robinson trying to give us all the answers to science. Speaking of which, on TV,
Put it
they're
on
talking
the
about the
shirt.
absence
What
of
on the
science
shirt?
right there.
The appendix?
What? Wow, Jill. Thank you.
I mean, I made a promo photo for the fetus galley.
That's true. That's good though.
Feed the bad appendix to Max the
Oh.
Impaler. We don't need Max the Impaler to be even stronger than they already are.
Doesn't need more protein. That's fine.
Yeah, Max is doing okay. Max is a double TV champion now. If you didn't catch NWA Power a couple of weeks ago,
Congratulations.
yeah, congratulations to Max. This past week on Power, what we had the junior heavyweight championship. Homicide officiating that matchup. Actually, I guess since I'm talking about it, I can just
Not a good referee. I just want to
I
put
can
that
show
out.
you a clip from the ending
No
of
way
that.
to look
He's
like
telling him, look, can't Lord, pull that being up. His feet are under it.
Not anymore.
Got him. Look, Mecca looks like he's out of it.
I know. I'm waiting for the announcement.
Congratulations, Colby Carino. Hey, Homicide. Despite Homicide being a referee, he's still able to be the junior heavyweight champion, but Homicide making it clear he wants to come for the gold.
I got to tell you, I didn't expect him to even do the count. So that's props to Homicide there for
He did.
doing that. But
Never told them to ring the bell at the end of the match either.
good point. But he
And
did
so
make the
it's still
3
ongoing.
count. So
Just because I remember the commentary team looking over at me going, and I said, he never rang. He never.
That's true.
that's live wrestling, folks. That's what happens. You never
That means
know.
it's still ongoing. That means that Werewolf Brother can just go and roll up Colby right now.
Yeah, no.
Kobe Carino did defeat Mecha Wolf in that
didn't kill him.
matchup, Kevin.
Yeah,
And-
he's still alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mecha Wolf's going to be back. Mecha Wolf's a badass. But I will say, I did have a feeling that maybe being on the show, Colby's been on the show too. I thought maybe being on the show gives you like that extra boost. That
Like
you need
the old
to-
Jim Rome, the old Jim Rome Jungle Karma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I shouldn't bring that up before our guests come on tonight because
Oh, yeah. Just like
Indigo, I
making
was-
sure that they're really. They're
Indigo,
gonna
I
fail
was
is what
not-
you're
I
saying.
was not influenced by HR, but that is my favorite. That is my favorite band. I was answering a question in the chat.
oh, Magic Jake said he's gonna whoop Max's ass, take the title.
That's true. Number one contender.
Big
Any
talk.
possibilities of the notorious 187 Homicide competing in any Forbidden Door matches in TNA? Never say never. Who knows?
Forbidden Door isn't real either. It's just whether or not people agree or not.
Yeah. It's more like forbidden bosses that could talk to each other.
Kind of like a beaded curtain, like what people used to have when they didn't want doors, they just had the beads.
Yes.
Yeah. It sounds cool for a pay-per-view name though, but
beaded curtain. It sounds kind of like somebody's kink. Like, what are you into? Beaded curtain. Oh, I'm gonna have to Google that.
I'm gonna play another clip from last week.
Yeah, there you go. Line tag there by Rush Freeman. Tag the goof in. Coming in. Oh, God. And midair. Incredible power and strength on display by Talos. Rush Freeman hard center of the ring. Hand across the throat. Nothing Rush Freeman can do. Ride the lightning, Daddy. Plants him. Into the cover. That's all she wrote. Light work.
All right. Well, that match also happened. Tag team match. Daisy Kill and Talos working their way back into the rankings for the United States tag team titles, I would think.
Just in time for Daisy's Unplugged album to be released.
Tiptoe by the window.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I don't think that Daisy sings like that. Anyway, enough of this.
It was the
Thank Tim. Come on.
Thank you.
You're moving.
Thank you. Fantastic.
If I could be serious for a moment.
You're in the wrong place.
No,
This week on NWA Power, Tuesday, it's a huge episode and probably the biggest match on the show. I don't want to take away from anybody else, but how can you get bigger than the World Women's Tag Team titles on the line? You got Pretty and Power defending against King Bees. This is a huge match. And tonight, our special guest, we're going to bring him on right now. I am adding Charity and Danny B. Hello. And welcome to the show. I'm going to move you to the prominent spots here.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, I wore this shirt just for this occasion. I wore my Kenzie Page shirt.
Danny Deals is
Wow.
That's
crazy.
It's a great shirt. It's almost out, too, by the way. You can get it online still. Almost gone.
I don't know. I'm feeling good about the Bees. I feel like you're going to have to be working on a King Bee shirt, Danny Deals.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Come on,
know.
Gary. Pretty Empowered is the top. That's the top team in all the.
That may be true. They may be the top team today, but tomorrow night, NWA Power, or during the day, usually new episodes drop at 9 o'clock on the CW app. Or go to CWTV.com. That's right, Eastern time. The King Bees have their opportunity to dethrone the NWA World Women's Tag Team Champions, Pretty Empowered. And ladies, this is an opportunity. It's yours to take. What are you thinking going into this match?
I think because this is going to be our second time wrestling Pretty Empowered, so we definitely have a new game plan, and we are more than well prepared to face them this time, and we're excited, man.
Yeah, they can do all their tricks, but not this time.
Nope.
It's not working this time. It's not working this time.
They already won one, so how did you get another?
I was gonna say, actually, if for folks that didn't see it, I actually have that clip right here.
You just
It's all about these titles. This is how prestigious the Pretty Empowered have made these tag team titles. And Ella, the three-peat, who's had them 3 times. Jacob, no! Shoulders are down! Shoulders down on Ella! Kick out. Look out. Oh! Forearm. And she just dusted her. And then pulling at the ankle. Getting the distraction. Ella Envy. That's called teamwork. Here we go. A deep cover. Yeah. Oh, assisted by Kylie Page on the outside.
The winners of this match, and still NWA World Women's Tag Team Champions, Pretty Empowered.
Kylie Page was right in the perfect position to add additional leverage. They're the best. And breathe easy, all you people who bought tickets to see them, because they're coming with the title.
Watching that, I got to be honest with you. It looked like a shoulder was up during that pinfall. Just putting that out there.
Oh, come on.
I think that's why the rematch is happening. I felt like that was pretty indecisive. That was a little screwy, that ending. I'm not feeling that. So, Deals, although you clearly, I mean, wow, you're supposed to be unbiased, I feel like, but
I am unbiased. What are you talking about? Pretty Empowered moves a lot of merchandise.
Okay. Well, you know what? You get a King B shirt on this. If they win the tag team titles, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, there we go.
Where'd she go?
Like
Deals.
coming back.
Are you messing with
Probably
Charity?
trying to find where you live.
Oh,
What
a warm up. Before they beat the asses of Pretty Empowered, they show up and just knock on Danny Deal's door. If somebody knocks, don't answer, Deals. Nothing good's going to come of it.
Danny, I just want to say nice work. I know you've been all over the Texas wrestling scene. You were at Dog Pound Championship Wrestling, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday. Of course, that's owned and operated by Jazz and
yes.
Rodney Max. So I just have to say it's so impressive to see both you young women, I mean, representing the NWA everywhere that you go.
Thank you so much.
I'm humbled for it, and I'm very excited for this matchup that's going to be happening tomorrow on Power.
Oh, yeah. Us too.
Sorry, guys.
So
no, you're fine.
No, you're fine, Charity. This happened. This is a loose show.
I blame AT&T.
Yes.
They're the worst.
The weekend was the worst. Joe texted me and he goes, "You have cell phone service?" And I said, "Why wouldn't I?" And he goes, "Just Google it." But speaking of getting reception, you have gotten such a reception from the NWA fans. They have gotten behind you. Obviously, title opportunity right around the corner tomorrow on Power. I have to ask, what is it like being part of the National Wrestling Alliance and possibly becoming champions in the National Wrestling Alliance?
Man, what an honor. Like, this is probably like the biggest thing in both of our careers. And I feel like everything works at a perfect timing and now feels so good. And we're just so excited to be a part of the NWA. It's an honor to come and be like behind the scenes and see all the stars around us. It's truly an honor.
Yeah, honestly, truly. The locker room is great. There's just this kind of energy, kind of where you feel like the whole locker room wants to put on this awesome show, and to be a part of it again is truly humbling. And so we're so grateful to have another shot again to come back, and not only come back, but to come back and fight for a championship. So it's truly an honor.
You know, Kyle mentioned Jazz earlier on. So for a lot of people that may not know that, like, Jazz is more behind the scenes than anything right now. And she works with a lot of the women, but especially you two. Like, she seems to have a fondness for the two of you. What is that relationship like with Jazz, and how did that come about?
She's kind of our auntie, honestly. I think we met her for the first time in maybe 2019, something like that. So this is when me and Danny were still students, and we're going to a local show to help out and to sell tickets. And here comes Jazz walking in. Of course, me being a huge Jazz fan, I was like hyperventilating, and I wanted a pic so bad, but I was scared to ask for one. Anyway, I finally did ask for a picture, and that's kind of the start of it. And so I think we still have that picture on our Instagrams where it's me and Jazz and Danny. And so from there, she was like, "Hey, I think I'm going to host a seminar. Can you girls come?" And then we came to the first seminar, came to the second seminar, and then we kept in touch all throughout. And then she makes sure that we're all good on the indies. She always keeps us on track, making sure that we have each thing we need. And to work with her now for this huge company, it's almost like kind of like a full circle. How we went from just two girls trying to sell tickets for a show who were saying, "Hey, we're fans of you," to now it's like we're actually working with her backstage and she's helping us, and that's truly incredible.
I feel like Jazz would be really encouraging for you guys to get this win over Pretty Empowered, because I feel like Jazz is the kind of person. She's former NWA world champion for people that don't know, but
for like 900 days too.
Yeah, she has for a long time.
A ridiculous amount, and she did that by being tough, to the point, not a sassy kind of person, not the flamboyant, you know. Not what Pretty Empowered represents, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So it seems
what are you talking about?
I'm just saying Jazz was a different kind of wrestler than what Pretty Empowered is. She dealt with a lot of wrestlers like Pretty Empowered. So it feels like she's exactly the right person to have in your corner if you're going to take on somebody like Pretty Empowered.
She really is, honestly. Kind of like you said, she was, and still is a no nonsense kind of girl. And so that's kind of the energy she's always had with us from the moment we met her. Every time we trained with her, it was the same way. It was all no nonsense. And so kind of getting to work with her and having her kind of beside us, it's the same energy that we're going to bring into this match. It's all no nonsense. It's all no games, all the pretty empowered tricks and stuff. That's not going to phase us. We're coming in there for a purpose, and it's to bring the belts back to Texas. Yeah.
Brian in the chat saying I need to put some respect on the champs name. I feel like I'm being I respect the champs. I see what Pretty Empowered is doing. They've obviously all three of them
are going to come knocking on your door now, Gary.
Does Gary respect the champs? Let's see what it says. Ooh, my reply is no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Match game ball, don't lie, baby.
Gary, Ella is a 3-time tag champion. She's a 3-peat. Right?
Yeah, but doesn't that mean she's lost it more than once? I'm just saying, not for nothing.
That too.
It's not getting
no tea, no shade.
Some people can make the argument that being a champion, you grow comfortable with that championship. You have the urge and the fight in you in order to attain those eventually, but it goes away in time. The King Bees, they have not been champions here yet. However, they do have the drive and determination. Some could say they're even hungrier than the current tag team champions. Man, I'm on a roll tonight. I'm doing great.
Are you going to ring the bell early, Kyle? Or are you in cahoots with? It better not be Scott Wheeler's ref. If Scott Wheeler's ref, there's some kabuki going on.
I only ring the bell when somebody tells me to ring the bell. Just like I said last week, Homicide never told me to ring the bell, so I never ring the bell. Technically, I guess that match is still going on.
Still going on.
Mecca can just roll up the King Bees were ready for this nonsense between you guys, but anyway. No, I'm going back to I respect the champs. We saw what they can do. You watch that clip, you see what happened. I'm sure that was frustrating for you guys after the match. Just looking back on that same kind of thing, you have to know is potentially a thing that could happen again. Not to mention the fact that the world women's champion, Kenzie Page, is also a third member of Pretty Empowered. Does all of that factor into your strategy going into the matchup?
I think we're just more smarter about it now, and we're going to be very more self-aware. So even with Kenzie or whoever, they're going to use all their tactics, but it's not going to work this time. We just know the games that they play, and it's not going to work.
It's just not like from the moment we had that first match and the way it ended, we have just been on this road to redemption, kind of. And we have truly been studying them. We have been watching all the previous matches. So it's like, what else can you pull? See, because we know it all now. So if you think that you're going to try to bring your tricks, it's just, I just so strongly believe that we are just so much more well prepared now.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just honestly not going to happen.
I love that. Oh, go ahead, Kyle.
No, I was going to say, I like that confidence. And I like that you're saving that energy for tomorrow. You're low key. You're not being braggadocious. You're not trying to make overwhelming statements. You're going to let your actions speak for you. And people are going to have to tune in tomorrow to find out just how in touch you are with your own fate.
That's right.
I like this. This is a lot of confidence going into this matchup, and I don't know. I look at Pretty Empowered, and they've got a lot of energy. They got a lot behind them, but I think they're overconfident this time. That's just my pick. Sorry, Deals. I feel like King Bees are focused. That's what I'm seeing right now.
We're focused.
And we've been I'm not going to say it. Don't throw it to me.
Deals. I was waiting for Deals to say something else smart to say.
Miles on one. This is like a handicap match. Joe, do something.
I've done enough. Thank you very much.
There it is. That's right. He's not the best play-by-play man in the business for nothing.
Right.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to call it straight on the episode. Drop it on the CW tomorrow. With the
I always got to rein Joe in. Joe lets his bias.
We just heard the clip from the last match, Deals, and it was you seemed very excited about Pretty Empowered there, but This is it. I don't know.
That's a shame. What a shame.
I was just excited. It's all the energy they bring. It was exciting. It was intoxicating.
You're gonna have to make him cry. That's okay. That's fine.
Oh boy.
I'm excited to see that. So you guys, by the way, just curious, you have you been wrestling about the same amount of time?
I want to say maybe, I think I'm a year, because I started training in Oklahoma first, and then I moved to Houston with Charity, and then we started training together. So it's been about 2.5 years now of us training together.
Yeah.
You were in Oklahoma?
Yes, that's where I was born and raised.
I'm sorry. I have such. Rush Freeman is from Oklahoma.
Oh,
and
God.
so
You don't have to worry in this.
I'm
There's
just
plenty of
like.
good people from Oklahoma, too.
Danny, I'm going to have to ask you to really be the best version of yourself as possible to counter that weird guy. So thank you for that. Charity, where are you from?
Danny B. OKC.
Yeah.
If you don't.
Danny B. OKC. I'm from Houston, so we ain't got to worry about that, hopefully.
I like Houston. I don't know anybody bad from Houston. That's a good place to be.
There we go.
Hey, Dallas Winston is from Oklahoma.
I don't know
who that is.
I set her out. I was like trying to think of things I was going to ask, and then like I was
the
like,
Outsiders? No.
the first question people come up with is like, oh, how'd you get your name? And then I see your names. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Real talk. When we brought in the King Bees, I was like, "Oh, King Bees." And then I went, "Oh, never mind. That makes sense." Because Danny Charity just doesn't have the same flair.
No, it doesn't.
Although that does sound like somebody who used to work enhancement matches in WCW in like 1992. Danny Charity.
The Ham and Eggers Instagram page will have it up there.
I love that Instagram page.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
All right. Well, anything else for the King Bees before we let them go? They've been generous with their time here. They have a great match to prepare for.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Charity got like explosion.
This happens all the time. Usually it's like thumbs up. We constantly have random things appear on the screen that we don't know how to make happen. Sometimes it's a thumbs up. There we go.
I don't know what that is, but I like it.
All
right.
right.
Well, good luck tomorrow, and we hope if you become the NWA World Tag Team Champions, we hope we get you back on here. So
can we get a graphic on the screen for that tomorrow night, Gary?
Oh yeah, I've got one of those. So
bam.
Hold on. See, you should have tried to time it, but there it is.
Look at that. Is this going to be the last time in a while that we see the graphic on here without championships on the King Bee's shoulders? You're going to have to tune in tomorrow, CWTV.com or the CW app. Fun fact, guys, I can't put CWTV.com in the chat because it won't let me post. It just shadows it out and says can't post it.
Oh, well, right. You can see it right there on the graphic there. And you can also see that the King Bees look ready to whip some ass. And then you got Pretty Empowered over there looking sassy and cocky. So I want to see it happen. Deals does it, but good luck to both you ladies.
Put them in the program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Be safe. Good luck tomorrow. And yes, Danny did put them in the program. I literally put the program back there just the other day. So
you can get one online right now.
Also, the new issue of the online exclusive NWA magazine should be coming out later on this week as well.
Looks good.
Yes.
Looks really
good.
Looks really good. I saw a little bit of it. It looks really good.
Pollo Del Mar talking about it dropping maybe midweek or something like that. I'm sorry, Paul Pratt, different person. Confused. All right. Anyway, well, since we already talked about it,
they're cousins, like Brian Idol and Mercurio.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's talk about NWA Power that's coming up this week, tomorrow on Tuesday, I guess, for an exclusive here on the live stream, since we can do it. I think I have the cold open for tomorrow's episode.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Picture this. You stand in the squared circle at NWA 75, holding the historic United States Tag Team Championship belts. At the moment you lose grasp on those belts, you also lose one half of your team in Anthony Andrews, who in an act of betrayal abandoned kith and kin in the Country Gentleman to walk out the door for greener pastures. And then there's Austin Idol, legend and raconteur, who in a fit of rage recently broke Patriarch Joe Kazana's nose at ringside. So who might he get to face the upstart brothers Kazana? Zion, of course. His liege and alleged love child, who hides from the world behind a cobalt mask. But then another who hides nothing, Anthony Andrews. Then there's the wizened NWA World Women's Tag Team Champions, Ella Envy and Kylie Page, rulers of their division and queens of the ring. Does anyone have the buzz to unseat them? Perhaps with the sting of a glorious dream that Pretty Empowered now takes for granted. Enter the King Bees, brought to the NWA by former women's champion Jazz. Do they, like she, have the moxie to become champions? Or will the current champ, Kenzie Page, matriarch of the Pretty E, have some undue influence on the outcome? Because this is the NWA, where history lives and where legends are forged.
All right. Great
That
job.
guy's really good. I don't know who does that, but that dude is
That
talented.
narrator, just sexy voice. I
And
love
some of the random things he says, too.
Probably
I'm just
really
like,
busy
whoa.
drinking Fago and saying expletives to Juggalo.
Do you think many juggalos have ever used the statement betrayed kith and kin?
Yeah, that's definitely where I was like, what is happening right now? Kiss it, kin. I mean, like, wow.
family, family. That's pretty much all they do.
Okay.
Do they chant family?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of adorable.
That's their thing. They're very, very tight with each other. There's a lot of love in the Juggalo community.
Yeah. Sounds like a cult. What else is on Power tomorrow?
Well,
I was also raised Catholic, so it's kind of the same.
Yeah, I mean, Joe played Jesus in a play. I just found out.
Right. No, it was the Passion of the Christ. It's not a play. It is a ceremony done in the Catholic Church.
It's like, is it like a passion
Yeah.
play?
I was
Like where you
2 years running. St. Cyril of Jerusalem Catholic School.
Did they beat the shit out of you like in the movie?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That's
what
how
happens.
I learned. That's where I learned the art of selling. I was like Ricky Morton on that cross.
Yeah.
Oh my
There were people jumping over pews trying to save
Hey,
me.
feel like this
They
is
never did that for the real Jesus, but they didn't save me.
Jesus
I
was
know
trying,
somebody got sent a link to something that's in this chat that's saying they haven't seen something, so I'm very confused.
Jesus was trying to build the territory.
Yeah,
So
that's why they shut him down.
He only had those 12 apostles to work shows, so someone had to work under a mask.
I was an apostle in a Catholic school play in elementary school.
See, there you go.
This whole
You look like a
discussion
Judas.
is making me uncomfortable.
I was not
Tomorrow
Judas.
night, NWA Power, or tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. You can watch on the CW on demand, whatever you want. And it's got a lot of cool stuff happening. You see Magic Jake Dumas in the chat. He's got
Magic
a big
freaking
match.
hands.
Look at that. He's got Alex Misery tomorrow.
Oh, now there is a guy who just is looking for something tall to jump off of at any given time. Doesn't care about himself. Doesn't care about anything but hurting his opponent and maybe just being a little deranged. He wants to bring misery to the world. And Magic Jake Dumas, you know, even if you don't like the man, look how happy he is in that photo. At least he's someone you could be like, I know what he wants. I have no idea what Alex Misery wants ever.
I think Jake's gonna whip his ass. I know Jake's been training with Mercurio, so he should be ready.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
it's, I mean,
I'm just waiting for him to say something in the chat.
Gary told me. That's what Gary told
All over the internet right now. That Mercurio guy's kicks ain't too good.
me.
all right. Well, I don't
We
really
can't
know where to
believe
go with this, so I'll just go on to the next match. The tag team match. The men's tag team match that's going to take place tomorrow is the Country Gentlemen versus Zion and Anthony Andrews. Anthony Andrews betraying the Country Gentlemen, leaving the NWA, leaving AJ all alone. He gets his brother. They're having success, and now Anthony Andrews is back, but he's teaming up with Austin Idol and Austin Idol's boy Zion. What is
Austin
going
Idol's
on
baby
here?
boy. I'm telling you, you know, I don't like the Country Gentleman, but that look on Andrew's face is making me want to cheer for him. What is he doing right there? What's he doing?
He's a scared possum coming out of the dumpster.
what is happening there?
Scared
Wrecking
possum
Ball
coming out
has
of the-
forever ruined that. Wrecking Ball Kursky.
He hasn't forever ruined nothing. He looks crazy as hell.
It makes you wonder if Zion is going to come to the ring wearing a hat since he's the only person in this photo without a hat on.
I kind of dig that idea. Honestly, I kind of dig the idea of like this like Zion getting the hat, maybe a trench coat, like just
if he's ever unmasked, he's wearing the exact same hat that Austin Idol has.
Yeah, I mean, this does kind of look like a graphic for like the new episode of Gunsmoke or something right here.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Manzo.
Zion could be the next Lone Ranger or something. Yeah. Like this is good. I like
and
it.
You got old Bubblegum Kazanas in the match too.
I would like to think that a mask does not count as a hat because a hat covers the top quarter of your head, and a mask covers about 3/4 or the entirety.
Welcome to our new podcast, Hat Talk with Kyle.
Yeah. I
what counts as a hat?
I know a lot about a little, and I got to be honest with you, I consider myself quite the aficionado of hats because you got to hide this baldness.
Almost never see you wear a hat.
I wear baseball hats. I believe
he likes beanies.
Was it you? Somebody at work one day did say Hat Kyle is my least favorite Kyle. Somebody did say that.
Somebody did say that.
That could have been an Australia statement.
It could have been.
I've heard it though. I've definitely heard it.
There we go.
If he likes beanies, actually the picture for the one beanie on the website was Kyle.
I looked very, very thuggish, ruggish bone in that.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, wait. Last week, I remember I realized why I'm always sick is because I'm shoving my hands in my mouth now, doing my Thrillbilly Southern Six thing. I don't know where these hands have been. Not going to do that.
You're also shoving like chicken nuggets and French fries in there too, like all the time.
I got to get your thoughts
Papa
on
Joe and Austin Idol are going to get into it again. You know, Austin.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that.
Austin took them out this time.
That is decades old bad blood.
That's 100 years of a manager.
Yeah, that's
combined age.
That's WCW Saturday Night Heat.
Oh boy,
man! Yeah, they were fighting when Bischoff had black hair.
By the way, guys, I'm Googling this Lidsville show that was just mentioned in the chat because boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Never saw Lidsville?
Is that you know about Lidsville?
Yeah.
Wow, I am not a hat aficionado after all.
1971.
Right, oh wow! Oh, HR Puff and stuff. Sid and Marty Croft. Okay, that's totally regional, guys. That's Midwest. That's why I grew up in Connecticut.
Does Joe have a Cardiland hat?
No, I have a NWA Globe and a Southern Six. Oh, and an NWA USA hat.
I have. I actually have
the USA hat today.
I don't know if you guys could see it from here. Let's see if I can get it up there. At the very top of my shelf up there, if you see up there where the lava lamp is, that is the NWA logo from the first Power set that we had back at GTP.
Is that a dangerous place to keep a lava lamp? Is that hot?
I feel like it's made of lava.
Possibly.
You might want to touch the ceiling, see how hot it is.
And then we also up there have an NWA world title signed by everyone in the modern era that's held the championship, including anybody that's worked with us during this era.
You know what?
What about R-Truth? What about R-Truth?
R-Truth is in Lightning One. I think he meant to say Lightning
Batman.
One era.
Look at us go.
He meant the Lightning One.
You don't have R-Truth and you don't have Pierce, do you?
I do have Pierce.
That's his uncle. He can get that one.
Yeah, it's my uncle. Last time I saw him, I was like, Adam, can you do me a favor?
Oh, Joe Kazana in the chat saying they were fighting when Bischoff was in daycare.
No, so it's even before WCW Saturday Night.
I believe Ole passed away today or yesterday.
Some brothers were fighting in Continental, probably.
Actually, that's a great point. I just brought that up right there. Thank you for bringing that up.
Oh, I did not know this. Yeah.
Yes, he passed away earlier today, apparently.
Okay. Well,
age of 81.
Family and friends. Yeah. Ole Anderson.
I will say, when I was young and we had TBS up in Cleveland, Ole Anderson was a mean motor scooter on television, man. Man, listen. And was in real life too, but he was a bad son of a bitch.
Wow. I'm sad to hear that.
We're getting some love, by the way, in the chat. Matthew Underwood talking about the NWA JCP episode 1. That's available on YouTube right now. You can check that out, and you should.
And you might recognize some people that are in that little thumbnail for it.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat just brought up NWA memorabilia. You want to know something crazy? This is a unpublished manuscript of Lou Thesz's biography called Hooker that is signed to me by Lou Thez.
What? That's cool. I like that.
I was really hoping it'd be a disappointing signature. It's like having the baseball bat signed by Jerry Seinfeld or something, you know?
Why do I have this baseball bat? No, check out that. That's so cool.
That's what it says, but it's signed by the Moon Dog.
Doc Simpson always got people to sign baseballs. Like all the NWA champions, he was getting them to sign baseballs.
He loves balls. That's why.
Oh, well.
Who are we burying? I missed it.
No, it was Doc Stinson.
Oh, okay.
Holy, yeah. I just opened this, and do you know what I also have in here? Printed out from OneWrestling.com. The day that Luthez passed away in 2002. Interesting.
How macabre.
Wow, OneWrestling.com.
You know,
there's a little ad for RF video on there.
11, but
yeah, there's a little ad for RF video on there. That is crazy, bro.
How about restocking? What are we asking to restock?
He wants NWA logo merch.
I think we got
going to Exo Pro when in Rome next month.
Didn't we just show one? Didn't we show the yellow one?
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah,
and there's small, medium, and large of black with the gold globo.
How come we don't sell globes?
I don't know.
I think it's a missed opportunity. We should have a globe.
It is.
Patrick, on Exodus Pro, I've asked about this, and I'm told that Exo Pro is saving it for something. So you just gotta stay tuned on that.
Our YouTube page will eventually have some of the territory footage on it. More news to come on that.
To take it back to the
nice
distraction from Power. There are Carneyland hats on the website, by the way. They're on sale.
Oh. Nice. Well, speaking of Power,
why would Carneyland? Hold on. Why would we have Carneyland stuff on the website unless something was going to possibly have the title Carneyland in the very near future? I don't know. That's weird.
It's because we had a show.
I just put them on there and put them on sale.
I know what you're teasing.
They were there.
We had a show.
I had the shirts. They're gone.
Kyle seems to have forgotten all about COVID-19.
I never stopped working during COVID-19. Actually, COVID-19 was some of the best financial and career-wise of my entire life. Well, the world fell apart. I was striving. And then COVID-19 went away, and then my world fell apart.
You need a COVID-20.
Oh, well, you know what they say. It's weird that we have so many things going on in this year that matched 4 years ago. And you know what happened the year after that? So we'll see what happens.
All right. Kyle's turning.
And there's not going to be.
Kyle's turning into a pure record over here. Let's bring it back up.
Any chance we have some hard times matches announced tomorrow on Power?
Well, but you should probably listen to social media, or our friend over at Mike Johnson at PW Insider might have the scoop too. So if you're a fan of that,
what else is on Power tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, there is another match to announce on Power tomorrow, and that is Troop taking on Joe Alonzo. Now, I'm excited.
Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, Joe's having a long run as the uncrowned Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Hey, is Chris Silvio in the Country Gentleman? Look at that hat.
He's got a hat.
Oh, here we go.
Much like the Southern Six, always trying to figure out who the other members are. You could always try to figure out who was a secret country gentleman just by that.
Yeah, who was Joe Kazana banging on the road back in those days?
Good Lord, Joe button that top.
That's the
anybody
real
on the roster could be Joe Kazana's son.
That is the real rivalry between Austin Idol and Joe Kazana. That's why there's heat. So
good Lord.
We're just gonna have the children of Joe Kazana and Austin Idol invading.
Their kids are fighting. Anthony Andrews could be a kid. Maybe that's why he's with.
That's why he's got all that heat. Yeah,
folks. Yeah. Could someone on this podcast right now be an illegitimate child of Austin Idol or Joe Kazana?
Or both?
My two dads.
He just put children watch this show.
Noni is on it here. I feel like this actually happens in the company. How about this? If I knew Kyle, I wouldn't be able to resist creating a game out of telling him creative quote unquote secrets just to see how long it takes him to spill the beans.
I never leak anything that I seriously can't actually say.
Snitch.
No, I mean, like, I'm really good about dilly-dallying around things that are going to be announced in the near future. I never am just like, hey, guess what? Who's got heat with who? Children watch this show?
Keeping this show?
No. God, I hope not. Watch four honkies get drunk and talk about NWA. Come on.
What is happening?
I can tell you my future son-in-law does not watch this show. He could care less.
Okay. So Joe Kazana, Bulletproof Troop. Make your pick right now. Because Joe Kazana versus Bulletproof Troop. You don't
I want to see that. I want to see Papa Joe throw it out.
You know Kazana can take a punch.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Joe Alonzo is going to be so obnoxious that Blake Droop's going to lose his cool and possibly get disqualified. My money's on Joe Alonzo.
We also need a newer picture of Joe with his Uncle Jesse haircut.
That's true. He needs an update.
That is a good point. We do need a newer picture of Joe Alonzo.
He still looks like he plays bass for Flotsam and Jetsam there, but we need the updated version where he's got the.
He does have that new hairstyle. That's true.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the World Women's Tag Team Championship on the line. I mean, obviously, I've made my prediction. Deals has made his prediction. Joe and Kyle, you have any?
Pretty empowered. Come on.
I got to go with Joe was right, and I think I said this earlier here. You have a drive and determination when you're looking to become a champion. And when you become a champion, sometimes you just got to go on cruise control. We saw Pretty Empowered cutting corners to retain. Meanwhile, the King Bees are been driving. I'm giving it to the King Bees. I think they have world titles in their future. And I unfortunately think Pretty Empowered is destined to continuously lose and regain the NWA World Women's Championships. It's like some kind of weird cursed monkey paw thing.
I don't think that you know what the monkey paw story is. But
I don't know. I'm just
sure. You ever watch The Simpsons? It's like a whole Simpsons arc on.
I don't watch The Simpsons. I haven't seen The Simpsons since 1993.
Isn't the monkey paw like you wish for something?
Yeah, you wish, but it has like terrible consequences. Like I want to be.
Yeah, it's always in the worst way.
Yeah,
and then it kills your whole family, but you're rich.
Pretty Empowered wants the NWA World Women's Tag Team Championships, and then who knows what's going on to them behind the scenes or in their life or anything like that. It might be a curse. It might be something that the King Bees don't actually want. What if the women's tag team titles are cursed?
What do you mean they're cursed?
I'm just saying, what if?
The Empowered's got them.
I will accept the outcomes. What kind of weird statement?
You'll accept the outcome either way, Kobe.
I will accept whatever is given to me.
Kerry Morton's the son of Joe Kazana.
Why is Sal wearing a white suit?
No, he's the son of Robert Gibson, and I've seen him in the locker room, and that'll prove it.
Whoa. Who said something about Sal?
Cosmic Joe Chronicles. Why is Sal wearing a white suit? Well, Sal.
Let's ask Sal. It's time for a moment of Sal. How about that?
Faith is the bird that feels the light when the dawn is still dark. But how do you explain that to the man that's not free to go outside? Follow me.
Follow him where? Into a basement? No.
What's wrong with that boy?
Get the hell out of here.
I wasn't expecting the new opening. And also, his beard looks great.
That's your cousin.
Yeah, I just texted him. I told him his beard looks great.
Yeah, we're workshopping a new Sal's got a new look since the blood-covered, long-haired craziness.
Yeah, he's never been the same since he drank that blood.
But Sal has found balance. He's found belief in something greater than himself, and he's trying to share that with everyone he comes across. Some would say maybe he's going a little cult leadery. I don't know. First, you have to have people follow you to be a leader. But he's trying. Salvation has definitely turned a corner. Is their room supposed to be rubber? No, very expensive. Yeah.
No,
hard to keep clean too, and also it smells weird after a while.
It is.
Kyle knows.
Straight jacket, get him out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
will say this for those that are following along or who are
lizard person?
Moment of Sal aficionados. If you're a Moment of Sal aficionado, he didn't mention a name this time, but if my theory is holding up, I'm still workshopping it.
I didn't hear what he said because mine froze.
What name did he say, Gary?
Yeah.
He did not say a name this time, but the next,
he did.
if he's going where I think he's going, the next name on his list should be Don. And so we'll keep an eye out for
Don.
That.
Don?
I am missing something very much here.
Yeah, Donald
Yeah,
Pleasant.
Sal is dropping puzzles into his moments
my God,
of
you're
Sal
running
for
for
those that are
president?
paying attention.
The primaries are happening right now.
Sal, I was Sal's campaign manager when he ran for mayor of Carneyland.
That's true.
We still got footage of that.
I was somebody.
Do we?
He shall not be named.
Me and AK were about to I was going to be her new campaign manager. I was a free agent.
I'm just throwing this Bible verse up because I think we've earned it now that we need one of these at least. Are we
the multitude of counselors? Does that mean this is a safe
counselors
place?
are terrible. They don't do shit.
Whoa.
Like the
All
lazy
right.
job. Like I want to get a job in education where like I get an entire summer off, but I don't actually help children.
Joe's wife works in education, and she's not a counselor, so he's probably
that's
heard
from my
some great.
personal experience.
Oh,
Don't put
okay.
that on my wife. That's on me. They gave me like the worst advice ever. And instead, I've made this incredible career where I get to hang out with you. Oh my God, they were right.
Oh, why didn't I listen? Why didn't I listen? I could be an electrical engineer.
I went to a technical school, and I think that all the time. Everybody I knew who did like HVAC or electrical engineering or anything all had careers right out of high school. They bought houses within like 2.5 years. Money, 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 money. I was like, I'll take culinary. I'm a fat kid. Turns out I don't like eating anything that I had to make. So I'd be like, here's a bechamel sauce. Tell me if it tastes right, because I hate it anyway. Useless. And then I remember, well, it got me into restaurant management. So who the hell knows?
I like that. I worked restaurants for a long time as well.
Yeah?
I think everybody's worked in a restaurant at least once.
No, I surprisingly was more clean cut, and I was a server and a bartender for a long time.
Oh my God. Photos.
Everybody's worked in a restaurant at some point.
Gary, do you have a photo of you clean cut on your phone?
Or do you just have a good cocktail recipe? What was something that you liked to make?
I don't think
It was like
I
pour
have.
beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like poured beer.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
worked at
that's
a
what I
roadhouse.
did.
Gary, do you have a clean cut beardless photo of you on your phone that you could bring up on the screen to share with us right now?
Not super handy right now.
Yeah, he would have been 9 years old at that time.
Yeah.
I was going to use this as an excuse to put one up of me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That looks like a guy who should get me too'd.
Yeah. I've never been that guy, thankfully. I was always worried what people thought of me. Yeah.
You definitely look like that guy.
I was a handsome douchebag.
Oh man, you made me start wanting to look and see if I had anything, but I don't.
Do it, Gary.
So,
we could find deals when he had a crew cut.
And nobody put appendix. I guess nobody wants to see graphic photography on this.
Didn't have a crew cut.
Hey, you know what's happening? Like this weekend?
Oh my God! Hard Times 2024 is one of the fastest selling tickets in NWA history. Lightning One era. It is going to be in Dothan, Alabama. Come out Saturday, March 2nd, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come to Hard Times 2024. This event will be taped for future episodes of CW. And ladies and gentlemen, there is going to be all sorts of action going on, and we're going to start announcing some matches in the next few days. We were holding off on it because some things, but there will be a cage match in the main event. And I do believe...
Yeah, thank you, Gant Pierce, for our injury attorney, who also happens to be an elected official in the Dothan area.
That's right.
And runs a very nice bar and restaurant very close to the venue there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, big thank you to him. And we might have to swing by and hoist a few after we celebrate a nice big show there.
And Joe Galley, as the Texas representative for the Southern Six, would you say that the cage match may involve some Six business?
You know, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, they definitely really want to get Knox and Murdoch in that cage. But I know Thrillbilly wants to get in that cage with EC3 too. So we're just going to have to wait and find out.
Fantastic.
I think Gary wants to be in the cage too.
Yeah, get in that cage,
Gary. 100% do not want to be in a cage, so it's not going to happen.
Come on, tough guy.
I've never claimed to want to be in a cage. I don't want to be a competitor.
Well, we were talking about that, Gary. We know what you pay for on your side. Please lock me up. Put it in there. I'm a bad dog.
What the hell?
The National Wrestling Alliance is now on the CW. Download the CW app today or stream at thecw.com and catch up on past seasons of NWA Powerrr with new content just around the corner. Experience wrestling as it's meant to be. It's the NWA on the CW.
Yeah.
Here's my cat.
Lost my way out of that.
I'm so glad your cat right now isn't just lashing out and smacking you violently in the face.
Girl. She's a good girl. Her name's Teddy Spaghetti.
Bubby, there's a cat on TV.
We're doing some overtime on the live stream now. I know a lot of you stay here for this part of it.
Yeah.
Wait, Joe petting his cat?
Spaghetti Billy. Who's got a big old Spaghetti Billy?
If there ever gets inside the cage, doesn't have idiots sticking their noses in their business. Oh, definitely. The NWA is full of idiots sticking their noses in other people's business. Trust me. And coming up, you'll be able to watch that when it airs. But other than the meantime, you want to be there live and in person. Should be an event for the ages. Tickets available at NWALiveEvents.com, and tickets will be available at the door. But at this point, I think it's just going to be like second balcony area probably. But still, we're going to find out, ladies and gentlemen.
Every seat's a good seat. Great venue.
It's a great venue and worth mentioning. I mean, it really, you guys did say this, but that show is selling super fast. So if you want tickets and you're in that area, now is the time to get them, because I think there's going to be limited walk up, but that show is huge.
We know who the number one contender for the NWA World Women's Championship is, because previous episodes of NWA Powerrr established that. Natalia Markova.
Yeah, he saw it. It was right in front of him.
Oh, and the question mark kick to Markova. Ruthie J is there. Beautiful drop kick. Samantha Starr, kick to the gut.
Get her out of here.
Starstruck DDT plants Ruthie J. Taylor Rising right there. Hooking up Starr. With her pedigree face first.
Here we go, miss it. Come on.
This is a demolition derby at this
Put money
point.
on you. You better win.
A tag.
Where? I didn't see a tag.
Tag by CJ.
What are you talking about?
Oh, and Taylor Rising able to get out of the way.
Yeah, well, it didn't matter. Mrs. still got a hold of her.
Oh, double kick and a double knockout. And here comes CJ. CJ!
Why isn't he counting? Why isn't he counting?
Taylor Rising is not the leading competitor. Natalia Markova. Markova's the leading competitor.
How do you know that? I think you're making it up.
And a missile drop kick to the face of CJ. Set up in the corner. Beautiful destruction.
Taylor Rising was legal. Then why was she allowed in there for so long?
Into the cover. Markova did it.
I'm not paying up on that bet.
The winners of this match, Taylor Rising, Ruthie J, and the new number one contender to the NWA World Women's Championship, Natalia Markova!
Markova has a date with Destiny, new number one contender for the World Women's Championship.
All right, since you mentioned it, I had that clip on hold there, so we might as well.
Well, I could tell you that she will be going after the NWA World Women's Championship in the very near future. And that very near future is this Saturday at Hard Times 2024.
Wow!
Yeah,
All right, so that's
we were just talking about the King Bees getting the opportunity to go after the tag team titles with Pretty Empowered tomorrow night on CW Powerrr. And frankly, ladies and gentlemen, this could be a very bad week for all of Pretty Empowered, because Kenzie Page with her NWA World Women's Championship will be on the line at Hard Times. In fact, this is such breaking news. Not even a graphic for it yet.
yeah. But that's the thing, because we're leaving. I mean, you're watching on the CW. We're leaving Fort Lauderdale after tomorrow and headed to Tampa. You're going to see
That's
the all
true.
new NWA Powerrr set, all
Power
new
Station.
Power Station.
Bang a gong, get it on. In fact, we are going to be back on NWA in Tampa as well. Am I even here right now? I hit a button, something happened.
You're here.
I don't know what's
You're
going
there.
on.
You're
All right,
there. We see
fantastic.
you.
I can't see it.
Robert Palmer.
We're going to be back in Tampa coming up on the 13th of April as well. Tickets at NWALiveEvents.com. They're almost halfway gone as it is, so get on there real quick if you want to be part of a live studio audience television taping for Powerrr. What did I
Cool.
hit?
Tampa's a fun venue. But all right. Well, we've been on long enough, I guess. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate every single one of you, all of you loyal watchers of the live stream. And I do mean that. Joy him. Nodi, always lovely to see you. Ryan Davis, of course, Axel Gonzalez, ABC Stardust, Michael Childs, I Read Comics, Jonas over at Dan Kobe, David Boniface. Let's see, I'm probably missing somebody, but Matthew Underwood. Thanks, everybody. Cosmic Joe, always here. Appreciate seeing you. Alex, thanks for being here. Magic Jake, thanks for being here, even though that's not part of your contract.
Hold on, I'm super confused. Florida Wrestling Alliance. Let's see, we're in Chicago, we're in Alabama. NWA 76 is going to be announced very shortly for being in a whole other state. You're just looking for evidence
in the Tennessee area.
You know what this is? It's confirmation bias. When you have a bias in one thing, you only pay attention to the evidence that supports your theory. Confirmation.
Did you watch that show on Netflix too? I was just watching.
Jill,
the lawyer said that.
No.
Oh, okay.
I've just always known that.
Oh.
Also, fun fact, the human mind is only 50% accurate about its recollection of events. So theoretically, if you're like, I know this happened, there's a 50-50 chance you're completely wrong about how you remember a situation. We are screwed, ladies and
A
gentlemen.
lawyer just used that in the show I was watching before we came on.
Fantastic.
Oh, Joe did it. He's blowing up over there.
Yeah.
What is happening?
All
How did
right.
you do it?
I don't know.
We love you guys. Thanks for being here. And one thing I remember perfectly is that I want you to enjoy your gravy cakes, everybody.
I can't. I have